Hello, welcome to Fancy Crafts. Okay, so I'm using this mold today, and I have something pretty neat here. I have taken this flag here and I just cut it down to fit in the mold. So that's what I have done with this, and I am going to be placing it down in here, and when I flip it over so that you have it the right way on down in the mold, so that's what we are going to do today. Okay, let me just get this out of here. I'm going to set it up here and to the side. I have mixed up a full cup of a small Dixie cup full of resin, and I am just going to split it between 3 cups. And okay, let me get this to where it's good with that. Okay, so like I said, I have it mixed up between 3 cups, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I have, it's pigment powder, and I'm not exactly sure what they call this, but it's just white pigment powder, and I'm going to put a decent amount into this cup right here, and we will set it aside, and I will just mix it up really good. And that's what it looks like. It gives it a little bit of a pearly looking white. And then I will do, this is sapphire blue, and it's just a common mica powder. Okay. And I will mix this up, and it's pretty dang bright. It's a bright blue. So anyways, I am just going to go ahead and add a little bit of black to it. Let me find my black. And here is my black. I'm just going to add a couple drops to start with because I want it to be more, if I can get it closer to that blue right there. We're going to see what this does. It's not going to be exactly perfect, but I'm going to put 2 more drops in. See if we can get it a little bit darker. Okay, I'm going to leave it at this color. I'm really liking that. Black will offset any other color that you have. If you want to change it and make it a little bit darker, it does work out really nice. So I'm good with that one. And then I have the red. Let me find my little scooper. And just some red mica powder. And there is that. And I'll just clean my little measuring tool up so that when I get ready to use it the next time, it won't have all the red on it. Okay. And I'll just mix that real good. And you guys can see it turned out, yeah, as red as it's going to be, I guess. Red is a really hard color with mica powders and stuff. I found I personally think that they have a little bit of pink to them, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this. And I will clean these up with my baby wipes as I go. Okay, so I have this red I've put in, and now I'm going to do the blue. Okay. And then I'm going to do some of the white. And I will give that a minute to set up while I'm cleaning this up. And I think I got a little bit too much on the white, but that's okay because I still can clean it. And I'm just going to come with the edges and clean a little bit around the edges. Just like that. And do the inside of the white. And just so it's not overflowing onto the base of this. Just don't push hard down on the surface of your mold, just so that you're not scratching it. You definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so it's coming along. And like I said, I just want to clean it up some. And I'm going to turn it around just so I can see the other side. And get this side all cleaned up. And it's working quite nicely. Okay, so I will let this set up. Oh, and here I am making more of a mess. And then I will be back to put this down in. And I'm going to leave it set like that so I know that that's the way I'm going to want it. Because when you flip it over, it's going to be like that. So I will leave it sit just like that. And we will go from there. And then there you guys have it. And I will be back for the next step on this. Okay, I am back. Okay, so I have this ready for in here. When you flip it over, you're going to see the flag up in this area here. So it's ready. It is there and ready. So I'm just going to spray the bottom of this a little bit with some alcohol just to help the bubbles. And I'm going to do that. And I just got a small cup, a Dixie cup of epoxy. And this is part A of what I'm using. And this is part B. And it's a 4-hour fast curing, 8 to 10 full curing. And I really like this stuff. I think it's some pretty good fast working stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a decent amount down in here first before I put the flag in there. So let me do that. I think I got something down in there. I am just going to go ahead and get it moved to where it needs to be. Okay. And since I put the alcohol down in first, you should be fine with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get what I can out. And remember, it is up like this, but we're going to flip it down because when you bring the whole mold up, it will show it like that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to lay it in there, and the epoxy's going to absorb some of it, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah, that is perfectly fine. I am just going to let it do its thing here. And I am going to put just a little bit over the top of it. Just to seal it up some. And it'll be perfectly fine with doing it this way, because I am going to put another coat over the top of it. All right, so I'm just trying to get it sit in the way I want it. And you know what? I might not do another coat. I might even just actually leave it like this. I'll decide when I come back. I don't know. I don't know what you guys would think of that. The reason why I'm saying is I don't want to take away from the white stripes in the flag. That's what I'm truly worried about, is taken away from that, because you're not going to see the bottom of this anyways. You're not going to see the bottom. So I'm going to sit here and think about this for a minute. And I'm just trying to get these bubbles out of this. Hopefully there are no bubbles down underneath. But I've already showed you guys how to fix those if that does happen. So But you know what? I don't think I am going to do a different color. I think I am just honestly going to leave it like this and just go from there. Because, I mean, it's laying in there good. It's doing everything it's supposed to be doing. Okay, so that is that. And we'll just let it set up, and then I'll come back and demold it. But yeah, I mean, it's sitting in there where it's supposed to be. And I think that looks good. I don't know what that was. There was something down in there. But yeah, there you guys have it. And I will be back to demold it in just a while. All right. Okay, I am back. And I don't know what that is in the middle of that. I will pull it out of the mold here in just a second. I just want to see something. Trying to get me a baby wipe. I'm just going to gently, okay, because you can, I don't know what that was. It's still a little bit there. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and demold this. I decided not to put a coating on the back. So we're going to see how well this has turned out. It's going to be a little bit transparent, but that is okay. Okay, so here we go. Oh, so pretty. We got a couple little air bubbles in there, and they're trapped down in there pretty deep. But overall, it's not bad. You can see the sides. You can see the ripples down in the flag. And that's what the sides look like. But overall, I think it's very pretty. I am really happy with that piece. I mean, you could, I'm trying to show you. I just took that baby wipe. I mean, I could have put white on the back of it, but that's perfectly okay. I mean, I like how it's transparent and you can see through it and everything. I'm just going to wipe this down just a little. It'll dry because it's pretty sturdy. But yeah, I like it. I think it turned out beautifully. All right, guys, so there's my project for that. I will get working on the next one. Give me some challenging things to do. Put it in the comments and we'll go from there.